it's Regina from Expert Office. Welcome back to our channel. If you're new to this channel, we talk about everything in the back office of your business. We talk about things that help elevate your business and your team and yourself to be the best you can so that you can shine in the front and we can have things going in the background of your business. So that being said, let's just jump right into it. Today's question that I have for you is, how do you handle the slower times in your business, the downtime? How do you handle how do you handle things when business is a little bit slower? You're not maybe selling as many products, or maybe you're not booking as many assignments. If you're a coach, if you don't have as many clients, what do you do during that downtime? My answer to that actually is that there really is no downtime. And as an entrepreneur, you learn that every minute of every day that you're actually working, there's something that can be done. So let's talk about that. Some of the things I've been working with a few clients and myself also included, that there have been times when things are a little bit slower. Some of those slow times can be, during holidays, back to school time. I think people sometimes slow down on purchasing things because they're focused on trying to get the kids back to school. There's the holiday time when people are all in on Christmas shopping or preparing for Thanksgiving and so on. And so sometimes their attention to try to purchase some of your things is not quite there, depending on what you sell. If you're a service provider, you may notice that things kind of dry up or get a little bit slower if people are slower to answer. So the thing is to take that downtime and make it productive time. We work throughout the year. We work throughout the time. Sometimes we're so busy that we can't get things done that we need to get done, and we know we want to get done in the back office of our business. So this is the time for me. That's the reason I said I don't consider it downtime. This is a time for me that I actually use to get done those things that I really, really need to get done, that I'm just way too busy to get done on a regular basis or during my regular business days. So the first thing that you can do during the time that it seems a little bit slower is to review your goal. Take a look at the goals that you have set for yourself, whether it's monthly goals, weekly goals, annual goals. See if you are still on track to achieve the goals that you plan to do in the time frame that you plan to do it. Now, I'm not saying go through and just decide, oh, I want to change all my goals. No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is take a look to see if you're on the path to meeting your goals. And if you're not, what types of things can you do to get there at the time that you set for your deadline? What can you do to either speed up, change around, flip around what you were doing to make things work? Now, sometimes we're on the path of trying to meet our goals, and what we're doing just does not work. So when you have downtime or times like kind of refocus, take advantage of that time and see if there's anything that you can do differently in your processes, in your procedures, even in the way you're marketing. What kinds of things can you do differently? So take a good look at your goals, review them, and see if there's anything different that you can do. Another thing that you can do during these times when it's a little bit slower is check your inventory. If you are a product person and you sell products and you sell items, take a look at your inventory. Are you fully stocked on what you need? Are you ready for when someone orders something? But you have all of your things in place. And it's also a good chance to see how much of your inventory you're using. Are you using one item faster than the other? Is something slower? Do you need to maybe adjust what you're actually selling? So this is a really good time to take a look at your inventory. Look at your numbers. Look at how you're spending. You're spending money on something quicker and other things are moving slower. Take a look at that. This is a good time to check and see what you have and how fast it takes you to go through your items. See, when we're working on a regular daily, day-to-day basis, we don't always get a chance to check and see. We just know we ran out of something, so we just start replenishing it. But think about not just if you have enough inventory, but are you purchasing your inventory at the right places? Are you getting for your buck? Does it make sense where you're shopping? This is also a good time to look around. Look at their competitors. Can you get a better deal somewhere else? Or is where you are the best place to be? Also, jump into some of those groups, the group chats and Facebook and so on, and see what products people are using. And does somebody speak highly of something? There's a good chance for you to maybe consider, am I on the right track, or do I need to switch and change up my inventory? Okay. So all these things, we talk about, oh, there's nothing to do. There's always something to do. Always something to do as an entrepreneur. Another thing, by the way, that I think is extremely important is that you check your links. So we sometimes sell digital products and the links will break sometimes. And you have to make sure, as a matter of fact, don't just wait till downtime. I would suggest that you do this on a regular basis. Go in and check your links, make sure everything is still connected the way you have it connected. So if someone pushes a button to purchase something, that they're being taken to the right spot that they're supposed to get it. If they're supposed to go to your website, if they're supposed to go to your store, look at the links you have in your bio. When we say link in bio all the time, are you going back to double check those links to make sure everything is working? I also know that look on my website, I have links to certain things, and do those links work? So you want to make sure that you're going in regularly to check those links to make sure everything is connected. And probably one of the biggest links you want to make sure that works is if you have a link to your calendar so someone can book an appointment or someone can book time to meet with you. It does no good if they go to click the link and they can't reach you. And it's a bad look for your business. So you want to make sure that you go in and check your links, make sure everything is working. And we talk about, again, I said do it during the downtime, but I do say that you need to be checking that no less than once a month, no less than, and just double check, make sure everything's working and that things are being funneled to you in the right way. Okay, that's a biggie. Another thing that you can be doing during the downtime is taking a look at your mailing list. For example, if your mailing list, if the people in your mailing list, are they opening? What's your open rate? What's your click rate? What's your bounce rate? Look at all of those things. So look at the mailing list to see if the people that you have on your list are still your people. Now you can check and see there might be people that haven't opened an email from you in like 2 years. So now's a good time to go ahead and clean up that mailing list. Perhaps they no longer have that email. Perhaps they just aren't checking anymore, or maybe they're just not interested in what you have to offer. So this is the time to either send out a little warning email. Hey, I noticed that you haven't been clicking. I'm going to go ahead and, drop you off the list. Or if it's your practice, is to go ahead and drop them off the list. Whatever your practice is, this is a great time to take a look at the mailing list to see, does it need to be freshened up? Does it need to be cleaned out? Do you need to try to find a way to build your mailing list? These are all good things to do. And again, I advocate that you check your mailing list, check your your analytics on a regular basis, if not weekly. Oh my goodness, at least every 2 weeks, just to check to see, are people opening your emails, or are you just sending them out there into a vast hole and nobody's taking a look at it? Look at the results of your mailing list and find out if people are in fact interested in what you're selling. Okay. It's also a good time to section off your mailing list so that people who are interested in a particular product or item or service, then funneling emails to them for services that you're offering. So take a look at that. The last thing I think I want to talk about is doing social media content, looking at your social media content that you have going out. Now, we always want to be the ones that, we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're on YouTube, we're on all the things. You want to make sure that you have your content flowing. And actually, during your downtime, it's the best time. And the downtime means for you the weekend, or downtime means for you just during the particularly slow time. We have a holiday coming up, Labor Day's coming up. If you don't have Labor Day plans, that's a good time just to do bulk social media, put together a whole bunch of social media and then schedule it to go out. That way, when things start to pick up again, you have a calendar, you have content that's ready to go. Now, whether you schedule it or you just have it, at least have it. And then that way you can prepare to schedule it. So some of the things I try to do on holidays when I really know I'm not going to be doing anything, I try to take some content and break it up into different posts so that I can get those posts out. When I'm really, really busy, I always have some inventory. I always have something that I can go and pull and post. You want to make sure that when you get really busy, you don't just evaporate. And you want to make sure that you're still out there in the forefront. You want to continue, because just as you're busy at that moment, as things dry up, you don't want to just be gone. So make sure that you are doing your social media, whether that is your Instagram, your LinkedIn, your blogs, all the things that we do. Go ahead and bulk produce those. And then that way you can just, ease them out as the time comes. And these are just a few things, a few suggestions of things that you can do during your downtime. There are so many more things that you can be doing. but take a look at your business. Don't neglect it, and don't look at any time that is any slow time as time that you don't have anything to do. Believe me, there's always something to do. So even if that something to do means looking at some of your competition or people that do have like services to you, and kind of just see what's going on, and then kind of stay up to date on what the best practice is for the area that you're working in. This is a good time, get use of your downtime, not to stalk other people necessarily, but just to see like what's out there. What are some changes? What are some things that people are? How can you enhance your business? What are some things you can do to step your game up? In particular, if you've been doing the same thing the same way year after year, now's a good time to freshen up because then you can get a different crop of clients. Freshen up what you do, freshen up your business. And again, we start off this um, video talking about how can we elevate, but these are great ways to elevate your business and great ways to elevate your back office. Great ways to keep you up to date and to keep you moving and in action and flowing in your business. So that's what I have for you today. And I am so excited that you came and join us and join us again. If you like this video, hit the like button. Don't hesitate to share and join us again.